Hello everybody and welcome back to some more Lord of the Rings Online. We are here at the Hall Under the Mountain. This episode we're gonna take a little break from the Black Book of Mordor because doing these quests here and jumping for some reason, I found out last episode seem to be worth it. They're not just right now for us to get to level 117 as fast as possible. Getting this stuff, even this shoulder pads, they are better than what we have now at 116, being level 115 technically. Well, actually no, these look to be level 116 as well, the quest at least. But it's got more armor, more agility, less vitality, but we did get extra vitality from some other stuff, and also we get 432 fate. So this seems like a really, really good quest for us to do. And it allows us to do a couple extra side quests around here, and then maybe go to Yarn first and do some there, because I know Gimli over here has a quest for us to do. So we'll see what we can do today and go from there. But before we get into that, we do have our Hobbit gift of the day and of the week, so let's have a little look. I cleared out some inventory space, so we should be fine. Massive pile of silver scraps, that's alright. And for our gold, we're going to get a Tome of Defense. Really not that great, I'll be perfectly honest. We'll immediately sell this and then just chuck this one, really. We don't really need it. Now, in between episodes, I did go and do one epic battle, and I can't remember which one it was. I could probably tell you if I looked at it. I think I did the Deeping Wall here. No, that's a lie. I must have done the Deeping Comb, or Coombe, or whatever. We got platinum completion on that one. We also got the Fathers in the Waters and a few other things done. But that did give us, as you may see, a lovely reward down here. So this is a new bracelet, which should be pretty good for us. So you can see it's level 116. We'll switch it out for our level 109 thing that we have now. Because, actually no, sorry, I'm going to switch out for the level 113, because I want that extra fate. It gives us a lot more vitality, as you can see, but I want that extra fate as well, because I don't really need power, and we get finesse rating. I'm not really too fussed about the critical rating. So I think switching this over should be fine. Let's just check it's the right one. That one there, and you can see we can go up to 57,000 morale. So about 1,000 morale increase, which is pretty great. And obviously I'm going to continue doing those as we go. But let's get into these quests finally. So we have one more rumour to find. I seemingly couldn't do this last episode, but having a little run around, hopefully we can find just a quest ring. We don't even need to find particularly exactly where it is. Just a quest ring is all we need to find. Now it's going to be a little bit further up here, I think, in this sort of area, not down here. But we'll find this because, as I said, this one is the one that's giving us this better armor. And then that'll give us even more morale. Hopefully we can hit 60k relatively soon. That'll be pretty awesome. But yeah, we're going to come around here. We're going to just have a quick run around, not look at our wallet, and just check up on the map for a quest ring. That's all we need to do, so we don't need to go upstairs or anything unless we see the quest ring upstairs, which whenever we see the quest ring, we should be able to click it and then get the thing from here. I'm pretty sure that guy I talked to last time, so let's go over here and hope. Past all the T-posing dwarves. Ah, he's right there. Fair enough. Let's go talk to you then and not teleport through things. Return to King Thorin. Let's have a look at what he's going to say. And then whilst we're here, we can pick up Gimli's quest here. Hopefully he has some decent rewards. If not, I want to see what I can buy with these marks of the Longbeard, or where I can purchase stuff with them, because that'll be useful. Okay, so I need to aid different dwarves. Where are they to? Okay, we'll talk to them in a minute. Spell the Lawkeeper. So, I'm pretty sure he was over here. Or is it the other side? Probably the other side. Where you at? Oh, yeah. That you? No, you're a Lawmaster, but you're not the Lawmaster I'm after. Okay. Oh, it's because they're all Lawmasters. Ah, Spal. I see you.
Long live Thorin Stonehelm! King under the mountain!
You're a proud Lawmaster, not to mention you've hardly done anything wrong. I see I would be there directly. And with that, we should be able to complete this quest. A tangle of tails. That should be pretty easy. He's here. Good. Okay, so this is going to be clearly giving us another quest, but we'll put these on. Let's and see what we can get from here. So a new helmet, which again is pretty good. Again, we lose vitality, gain agility, so more damage, but we lose the vitality, but we're gaining that vitality from the other thing, so that'll be good. So if I put these on, I lose only like 300, but we're getting a lot more of everything else. Like, yeah. I think it's worth it, but we lose quite a bit of vitality, but we can make up for that with jewelry as we go. And same for this one, we don't get the fate increase, but we do get the vitality, the agility increase, which will be pretty good for us as well. It's not necessarily that we're taking too much damage, it's also that we're just not able to put out enough damage. So I heard rumors whispered in the court of tree, and indeed more than half would be contrary and impossible, and that Ironfold must be truly a dangerous place. So what are we doing? What are we doing? Send him out. You talked yourself nearly in a circle, being worthiness and unworthiness and worthiness again. You have made a fair point, however. The only hills you own yet may still hold peril. J.R.R. yet linger in the long lake to the south after all. I maintain that no dwarf in the all alone amount is suited to this endeavour better than you. However, perhaps that's what I call for his company. Really? You're punishing him but making me do it. Alright, so let's go do that. I'm going to quickly grab the quests from the other 4 that are around here and then see where we go from there. Oh, so these are the Stout Dwarves, yeah. So, okay, so I was going to say there's only 3, but 2, one of them has 2. We need more quest slots. No. We can get rid of some Moria stuff, right? It's going to be a while before we're back there. Dead Marshes, we never really went there. Wildemore introduction. And I'll get rid of that one as well. So we've got 5 quest slots. I need to really get on top of that. Maybe do another stream of getting all those extras sorted out. Right, so what are these going to give us? So this is going to give us a helmet once again. This is going to give us Light of Arendelle stuff. Interesting. This is going to give us tokens, 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 and tokens. So this is interesting what it's giving to us, but I don't think it's particularly useful. Considering we lose quite a lot of vitality there, a bit too much for my liking. We don't even gain that much agility compared to the other quests we're doing. We get Light of Arendelle, but right now that's not really a huge thing for us. I mean, at the very least we can deconstruct it. That'll be fine, but it's just one of those things. So these are all going to be in Erebor, I think. Let me just, yeah, get somewhere that we can click on. So, what are you? Carving out a home. Where are all these then? Where are all these quests? I don't know. We'll have to have a quick look and see out the front here. See where we can go. Right, so on the way out I was looking at some of these other quests. This is just hunting for enemies, it looks like. This is Forged in Flames, so they are, yeah, right here actually, that's perfect. Cruise Stones, they are up there, so we can go there quickly, and a costly journey, healing drafts, and dried cloaks. So maybe we'll do these first, and then, yeah, oh, we got a dusty page we never picked up as well.
In a time of quiet, when the new king, Dain the First, thought all safe, when the men of the Eotheod were off at war, then the dragon struck, and much was lost.
Okay, so we're going to try and find all these guys that we can. hopefully it's not. Right, we can get rid of that. Wherever that quest is. Right there. What's this blue? What's not blue? What's this one? So that's inside. That's Forged in Flames. Then we've got a costly journey also inside. So if we do the home and then hunting to the north, I'm not sure where that's going to be. Could that just be anywhere? We'll have to have a look. So it says boar meat and venison. What I'll do is, while we're making our little bit of a passage up there, we can have a look if we can come across any boar or anything that drops. Oh, well, venison's... yeah, venison makes sense for those guys. And then hopefully we can get some drops for tasks as well. That would be real nice. These guys are a bit of a pain to kill, though. I mean, they're neutral, like, they're docile, which is fine. But it can be a bit of a pain. Okay. What is this? It's a dwarf marker. That's for a deed. Let's have a look. It's quite a nice view as well. Surveyor of the Dwarf Markers. It's a nice little deed for us to have a little look around for any of those if we can see them. So yeah, these are dropping quite a lot. We got 2 bits of venison from that actually, so we might not even have to kill too many. Stony fur, bristle fur, stony fur, bristle fur. So we might not even have to kill that many to get what we need. Am I going the... yeah, I am roughly in the right direction. I'm just worried about not seeing the enemies I need to be killing for this other quest. Speaking of which, hello. Thank you for showing up. So it looks like it's one of those quests where it's like you couldn't put a like a area marker over it because it would just literally encompass the whole map. Oh, there's another marker. Let's see if we can get that one. Okay, gonna be awkward. So is it just a case of them being on all these little top bits? What is that as well over there? Is that... oh, that was Raven Hill, isn't it? Yeah. I was like, that's a bit of a weird... out of the middle of nowhere structure. There looks to be another one up here, possibly. Not that that's particularly what we're after on this journey. But... as I said, it is worth keeping an eye out for. Oh no, it's not even that. Right, so... where am I going? Past here? This looks like it is the sort of thing that we're looking for. Like a back passageway up the mountain. That's going to have the crude stones we need. So they say particularly what we need. Crude stones can be found in the western slopes. Abastus guys ask you to gather crude stones. They might be carved into rune stones. Okay. I was like, they're not going to make a home out of this. But it's fine. We'll have a look at it as well. Yeah, so we've only killed a couple of enemies and we're already at 4 venison cuts. And we've got 8 bristle furs and 6 of these. I mean, again, even money-wise, these are always great, but... tasks, we want to get that XP. Because ever since I've started doing them, at least on Legendary server, which is even harder to level up on, or not harder, but it takes longer, and you definitely have to do side stuff, like we're doing today, it's just helped out an immense amount of time. So I think, considering I don't really spend money on these accounts, or characters particularly much, it's definitely helping out. Or we're not losing out by not, you know, selling off all our vendor trash constantly. I would rather get the XP out of it and just get the money out of the other stuff that we pick up. Right, another crude stone down there. Oh, a dusty page as well. Definitely worth doing these, because then this is going to take us to places with these pages.
Centuries of peace passed, and the memory of dragons faded. So it was that to the Grey Mountains we sojourned the second time, unknowing that the dragons who had lived and fled lay slumbering there.
Okay, so I have to deliver these to the carvers, which gives an excuse to go over there. Oh.
It was given to him by men, Thor said. Men chanced upon it in some troll horde, he claimed. I was wroth and had no ears for such tales.
I remember there being a whole thing with this. The whole last light of Durin's Day will shine upon the keyhole. I remember this whole thing. I can't remember exactly what you have to do. I think you have to do it on a very specific day, which makes sense. But I'm not sure if that will ever potentially happen again. It would be a bit of a shame if we miss out on it, but maybe not. Maybe I can look up later. I just want to, whilst we're here, take a little bit of a hike up the mountain. Just so I can make sure there's no more pages around the area. Or a treasure cache like this one. We would never have known otherwise. I mean, it's not, these treasure caches aren't that great, I'll be perfectly honest, but they're better than nothing. So yeah, we can start making our way down now. I don't know if there's anything much else other than this and the treasure cache, which again, they're not that great. These ones, they're just not as good as the old ones. And they're like level 90 ones, that is. Oh, there's someone right here. How nice. It looks like they may have just logged in, considering they were still regenerating morale. And it doesn't look like you've got much to attack you out here. Now, what I'm planning to do now is, if I can get, not stuck on a rock, if I can get a costly journey completed, or on my tracker again, because that's just complete these four. If I can get this one completed, Hunting in the North, I think the other ones just require me to go back over here, because Hunting in the North, that's just general area, that's flashing in there, flashing in there, and that's also flashing in there. So all we need to do is find some boars and some more deer, and then we can just kill what we need to kill and get that all sorted. You don't count, do you? No, you don't. A little annoying, but stuff like this does. So that's good. And then we just need to find any more boars. Yeah, that's what I'm after. I'm going completely the wrong way. Come on. Cool. So these seem to drop only one venison, whereas the larger ones with like 65k morale seem to have dropped 2 at the time. So if we're able to find more of those, it might be worth it, because they're not much more morale. There's also another one of these things here, so we'll get that if we can. But yeah, all you gotta do is just wait for a little bit. Because, yeah, they just take a little bit of a pain. Or a bit of time. So let's get there. Still no boars. Is it going to tell us where... Slabs of boar can be obtained from boars of the north. And cuts of venison can be obtained from... Do you? No, you don't. Yeah, cuts of venison can be found in the deer of the north. So the stags seem to drop 2, though I think I only got a chance to kill 1, so we'll have to just quickly double check that theory. But it looks like boars might be our biggest issue. And then we got a hind over there. You never know when this... Okay, that only dropped 1 venison as well. Maybe we were just lucky. But what's even more lucky is finding a few of them around. And getting knocked out is not as much. Because, yeah. Oh, I'm facing completely the wrong way. No wonder I wasn't doing any damage. I'm actually doing taking like a decent chunk of damage. That's also another thing I forgot to do. I was supposed to get the food done, but But I kind of forgot about that in favor of focusing on the epic battle. Not that I need it massively badly, it's just more about knowing my limits for the moment, just not killing enemies when I'm like super low morale, like 10k. So we'll wait a little bit before going for this hind, or we can just put on some food and then just go from there. Let's not die from this, he says as he dies from it. Maybe I'll find some boar now. That'd be good. I'm actually going to take out these. It's just not going to show me anything, is it? Ah, boars. Perfect. It says north, so you think like super high north, but hopefully in this area then, we only have to, well, we still have to kill 14, actually. I mean, we do have the tracking skills, so we can use that to our advantage. But yeah, we're still, like, even though our armor's better now, our jewelry is still a limiting factor, but I think an also limiting thing for us is still our weaponry. Because yes, it's nice having a lot more, like, pure base agility for damage, but we still are quite low on... okay, so these are both here as well. We're still quite low on, like, our actual damage. I was unable to find a bow on the auction hall that was fit with our stats. I found one that was a might one for, like, a champion or something, which did a lot more. But again, because it was might based, I wasn't really feeling like buying it and then losing it. What is probably a decent chunk of potential, but also, like, I mean, these don't give us agility, but we lose that damage over time boost and stuff, so we need to be able to make up for it with a decent, you know, stat to make up the difference. Otherwise, it's not really worth the change. Come on. Come on. There we are. Cool. I really hope we can get these done quick. These stags. I know obviously the goats are going to take a while, but when we run out of here, I mean there's even a few more of that. We'll head over this direction. It seems pretty good for them. But yeah, today's going to be a long one, clearly, but I'm just hoping we don't just running around looking after nothing, but we have that travel skill just in case. There is a soggy page here. There are 2 soggy pages here. I have that quest, yeah? Pretty sure I have that quest. We need to start completing them, like, that's why I'm so big on getting them when I see them. It's because, even as we saw today, we're running out of quest slots. So if we can get them, it's worth it.
What few knew was that one black arrow survived. 8 lords, 8 arrows. Did you count? It fled the fires with Brantjarn, Girion's son who survived. Brantjarn took the name Brand, hiding all his lineage for shame of his father's failing. And so the black arrow passed secretly from father to son. Father to son.
Right, we'll have a quick little look around, make sure there's no more of them. Because I can't use delete to find them because it'll just send us to these deposits. But yeah, especially these ones where there's like quite a lot left. We need to make sure we do as much as we can for it. Right, so only the boar meat now that we have to worry about. We don't have to worry about any deer or any venison. And we can just solely focus on these boars. Now, these things are giving us sometimes 2, which is good. Very, very good for us. And also, again, helping out with the task items. We've got 23, 25. We're probably going to have enough for a full set today, I would have thought. If not, we're very, very unlucky. Especially considering most of these are dropping 2, 3 different things each. It's like, it's 360. That's going to be, that's half a stack. So, yeah, that's 720 silver. That's three quarters of a gold. Yeah. Just for filling up a thing. Yeah, we just need literally one more kill and then we should be set for the rest of today. Finally, actually doing some, like, killing of enemies rather than what we have been doing recently of just, like, back and forth. Dialogue. It's nice to change pace a little bit. And hopefully we can keep on pace with this. We need to find 6 more, so if we're lucky and they drop 2 boar meat per, which would be real nice, we can only have 3 more kills, or 2 after this. Come on, there we are, so you also drop 2. Thank you very much. Do a quick run around. If not, let's get Passage of Nature up. And there are actually no boars around. How interesting. I don't think there is, at least. I can't see. And this does a pretty decent area. Clearly not. Yeah, I couldn't seem to find him. Anyway, this should be fine. And then just one more after this. At which point this has already had its cooldown go, so we should be fine. And then we can head back to Erebor very quickly and finish off what we need to do there. Right. No, it did drop 2. Good. Okay. I saw it. I said 1 and then, yeah, kind of assumed, but... So, if I find a Dalelands boar, which is in this direction, which I was planning to go that direction anyway, so that's working with my own plan. And there it is. Or there, but let's just get this one because it's not got any of the other enemies near it. Don't want to get myself, you know, in combat with 5 enemies at the same time. We know how that always goes. And speaking of which, be very careful. There we go. So we can return these to the specific stout dwarf there. So I'm gonna just try and do these if I can today. Ideally, I'd like to just get them done, and then next episode maybe worry about that other quest that we had, or wherever it was in the quest log. But yeah, I feel like that's probably best, and then I should probably just get rid of some of these quests, like level 88 quests, just to save a little bit of... I feel like if it's under 100, or even at 100, I feel like it's maybe not worth it. Yeah, it's weird. I'll leave it as is now, and then we'll just go from there. So for now, just travel back to Erebor, given our tasks, in fact, so we actually get something decent done for the day. And then I'm hoping if I put all these back on, we should mostly just be... Wrong button. Mostly just return to Erebor, or to the Lonely Mountain. This one seems to be... various fire pits and forges in the hall under the mountain. So there we are. These are probably out here. No, they should be in here because that's where the quest marker points us. And then Stout-Axe smiths can be found in the hall under the mountain and before the gates of Erebor. So I think we found the 2 that are out here, but we'll have possibly a little look around quickly just to make sure. And then so we found this one and the other one. But again, just want to make sure there's a bark paper page. Oh, what happened here? I am through the geometry. Let's get this back. Bark paper page.
Over that cursed necklace, blood was nearly shed that day. Truly, it may have come to blood thereafter, had not the dragon come and scattered the dwarves far from Erebor.
Okay, another page that I've apparently missed. Too far away.
To Erebor from Mirkwood we came, armed, righteous, bent on reclaiming what was ours. I do not like to think what might have happened if true enemies had not appeared.
Okay, so I'm going to use this as my advantage to try and take this off my tracker, but also just giving these quests because otherwise I'm going to forget they're here. So we've got stony skins and bristled furs, so... Oh, okay. I don't know why it's doing that. I might have to just go to my personal house. We might do that at the end then. I think that's what we had to do last time. I'm not sure if there's a task thing in here. We'll have to check. Okay, so in here now we should... It's set by the forges. So just check. Or it could be any of these forges. Down here, I guess. I'll just run around pressing delete, and then if an item comes up, we'll investigate. But I have a feeling it will most likely be in this area. Like this big main bit. Yeah, so rune carvers. So that's one per. So we should have another up here. Another down here. I wouldn't have even seen you. You've got a different quest. I will accept that next time. Not what I wanted. Healing draft. Healing draft. Oh, there's a lot around here. And then some smiths and some cloaks and stuff. So it's just kind of a... Other than the original collection of the crude stones and the boars, like the other two are really easy to do. But you got to kind of pair the longer quests with the quicker quests. Because whilst we could technically just do the two easy ones, we wouldn't complete the main overall arching quest. So there is clearly someone up the stairs, so let's go there, and then that'll allow us to go around over the top and then down, and then go from there. I'll continue pressing delete just in case we miss anything, because we don't want to miss that anything at all. What do you... Oh, that's to go with the other quest. That's fine, just because otherwise I will confuse myself. Another one of you. Seems to be not much more on this side, so we'll head over to the other one. Where it's a lot quieter. So Stout-Axe Smith. Oh, you're right there. Good thing I checked. Rune Carver. You're down there, that's fine. Rune Carver. You're underneath. Right, these all look like they're below. So let us head down then and have a look. Another smith. Then we know there's one more down here at the very least. How many more healing drafts do we need? 2, so there's definitely more than needed. And then cloaks are over here, so that should be that quest completed. One more rune cover here, one more over there. And then we should be good. And then we'll have to go around to get the things delivered, but I want to see where these take us. Or if it's just completed. So that's completed. Okay, that's fine. We didn't even have to return or anything. So now we need to have a look. So now we're looking for ailing Stout-Axes. And then we also need to find one more smith. So just keep an eye out on the map for that. It's probably on the other side if I've missed it, I'll be honest. But hopefully the XP's worth it. I mean, 250k. We should make about 1 million XP today then. Plus the tasks, which should get a decent chunk for us. It should be good for us to do. Now, where are these? Alien's ties can be found in the hole in the map. Maybe they're down there. I just want to double check everything first. Like this Stout-Axe Smith, which is the one I missed. There we are. And that's you completed. Easy peasy. Another set of tokens and rep, which is good, and bonus XP with the bonus. Now we need to find. I think they'd be down here. Yeah, the ailing. I remember seeing them somewhere. And then we'll give in the other 3, and then we'll complete the other one. And that should be actually 1.25 million XP. So we should use our bonus XP up today quite easily. Right, that's completed. So that's the one where we get armor, which wasn't a huge deal for us, but it's not a huge deal that we do get it. Complete your quest. And then we'll do that next time. For now, I'm going to quickly go to my house. So, boom, and then give him some tasks, and then we'll be done for the day. And then we'll talk to the king next time. And do that other quest. Okay, so 100 to 110. Is that it? Or is there an extra one? Of like extra. I'm not sure. That's very weird. I don't know for today then. I'll have to just I'll hold it off for today, especially with our bonus XP being gone and used up. I'll have to find out where I can give that in then, because I thought they all were here, but apparently not. I guess we can have a double check, but yeah, rusted skin, bristle furs. Is that it? Yeah, okay. And then stony skins. Okay, no, so, okay, I can do it. That was really weird. For some reason I couldn't see it. So both those, we'll do both of these, that's fine. I'm just being blind. Because I mean, I'm not technically wrong, because that is not technically, it's a level, like 1, I guess 106. It's weird. What are we after then? So we got bristle furs, now we're after stony skins, okay. Give those 2 in again. So these are all giving 41k, is it? 41k? It's not bad. Do 5 quests, that's 200k, you know. And then we've got one more. Let's do the stony skins to give in. And that is us with our task limit reached. And quite a lot of XP done. So 2.5-ish million XP to go. That's about 2 episodes, hopefully, of a couple of quests a day, if not a couple of episodes of it. But for now, that's going to be it. Thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed. I'll see you next time when we go talk to the king. And also go do that other quest, as I said, the Marks of Conspiracy. Oh no, not Marks of Conspiracy. Maybe. Oh, we had that one and that one. We'll try all 3. I'll see you then. Bye-bye.